We like moving parts. We always like fiddling with things and making it fit our needs. So if we have a cool item and it can change and transform and we can manipulate it into another item, we're going to react to that positively. Which is why the transforming robot has become the linchpin of the tokusatsu genre. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Torgo with Torgo Entertainment. This time around, I'm going to count down my top 10 favorite Super Sentai mecha in the Henkei category. Now, if you don't know, Henkei specifically means something that is one part and transforms into something with a robot mode. Now, the definition of one part is going to be stretched a little bit for this list because there are a few I feel fall far more easily in this category than they would in the Gatai category. Same rules as the last video. If you want to see the top 10 Gatai, make sure to check that out. I posted that a little while back. And this would incorporate stuff such as carrier modes or carrier Zords or mecha, but spoiler alert, none of those made my list. Here we go, top 10 Henkei. And we start off the list with admittedly a bit of a novelty pick. I have not seen ToQger, and this thing is neat just because of how it exists. We had an orange ranger, we had an orange mech, and it has a winch head, and it has a vest. It's a construction worker, Build Dio from ToQger. It has this ugly Mike Mulligan hand, which I don't like, and the thing that really makes it number 10 is I think they knew it wasn't that strong because its first time out the gate, it has to share the glory with this Resher right here, the drill one. And that really hurts it. I think it takes away from the impact of having a brand new mech. But still, number 10 just for novelty. Oh, we're going back for this one. We had novelty and now we have nostalgia. The year was 1997 when Power Rangers Turbo was on the air. I was in 6th grade. After school, I always went to the community center for my elementary school, and they had a bunch of GoBots and GoBot coloring books, and I was hooked at that point. And the Robo Racer looks like a GoBot to me. Cyrender Battle Mode is what they called it in Car Ranger the year before. I like the police theming, even though I believe it's the first police one we ever had. I like the sleeve gun. I like the blue, yellow, and red sirens, and it looks nice all around. Oh, people are not gonna like this one. If you look at Time Ranger, don't like the V-Rex at all. I hate its transformation, how the legs don't do anything, how it still has a tail, how the toy sucked. But the Q-Rex, I know they tried to play it off like it was the same thing over here. It's clearly not. I love the dinosaur mode of this thing. And yes, it's a bit of a parts former. I do like how the fist is in the hand and actually took the time to flip it open. I really hate how it combines with the other mechs of this season in that it doesn't, but Gojujin from Gokaiger I think is the best of the Gokaiger mechs. I didn't like the gimmick of stuff flipping open. It's only in number 8 because of this right here, the finisher. Look, we have 3 pieces of stock footage and we're combining it into more stock footage. Aren't we versatile? But it is neat. And it has the head that evokes Zoo Ranger. So there's that. Oh, number 7, another show where the American version kinda sucked. But everyone seems to like Shinkanger. I used to be higher up on it than I am now, but Ebi Origami, I liked it quite a bit. How many times have we had a lobster? Daikaio! I loved the way that it incorporated the spinning disc gimmick. Genius idea. Only at number 7 because of look at these stupid claws. I liked them on the shoulders. I don't like when they swing down. I think the other modes look better with the fan or the katana. But I think it's the best the series had to offer, especially compared to that bird thing. Oh, we're going back for this one. Does it count? That's the question, and I say it does. Mostly because the shuttle just forms the head. And honestly, you don't need a head for a giant robot, ultimately. I mean, arms and legs I can kind of understand, but if the cockpit is in the chest, you don't need a head. So there's that. This thing has a lot of finishers. It has the sword, it has the blaster, but Galaxy Mega from Mega Ranger, or the Astro Megazord as they called it over here, it works. I didn't like, at the time, that all of the Rangers had this one mech combined. Andros had it to himself. He didn't even need the rest of the team, and that didn't sit well with me for whatever reason. Mega Voyager was better. Oh boy, another polarizing series. Didn't like this in Japan. Dino Charge was okay from what I saw, but Pteridino, I think, is the best. And yes, I like how the wings form the legs. We saw this with Killero in my other video, but I think the legs just look better here. I like the gold color, but it has crotch hands. I don't like the crotch hands at all. The cape was nice when it was evil, though. And if you want a Pteranodon, this does it just a little bit better. I'm not that far in Ryu Soldier yet, but I love the design of Yoku-Ryugo. That's a very tough one to say. I don't know why. I've tried to record this like 4 or 5 times in one take. But yeah, Yoku-Ryuo as they call it. I'm sure I'm butchering that still. I like the penguin mode. I like the Pteranodon mode, and I love the look of this mode. I think it's just Pteridino, but a little bit better, which is why it's 1 rank higher. It does come at odds with the other mech. I think it combines in very strange ways. Uh-oh. I know what you're thinking. 80s again? No, 5-Man was late 80s, early 90s. I have not seen 5-Man. This is the only one that predates the Power Rangers era stuff. I like this because, again, everything folds up nice and neat. Star 5 from 5-Man. Optimus Prime head, Soundwave body. What more do you need? How about a pea shooter? How about mobility? Look at how that landing gear folds up on his back. I love that. And plus, it does this. Look at the flip. Like, what? Okay, I'm down for everything this has to offer. It combines in weird ways, but yeah, number 3 is Star 5 from 5-Man. I like this little guy a lot. Oh no, it's not number 1. I bet a lot of people thought this was going to be number 1. Ryuseo from Die Ranger, the Red Dragon Thunder Zord as they called it over here. It's a classic for a good reason. The dragon looks great, it transforms in an interesting way. I don't know, just something about it. Maybe because it replaced the Tyrannosaurus, or that it was the same over here. I know, I'm trying to base this on the Sentai alone, but I don't like that finisher with the carpal tunnel wrist. Not a fan of it. And I think this is better. Does this count? I say it does, because if a Ranger can form the cockpit, like Defender Torazord, that counts, right? It's a one piece, so Wool-Kaiser counts, and I love the look of this thing, which makes it number 1. I like the shield chest, I love the color palettes, I love the halberd weapon. Everything about this just works. It's cool looking, it's evil, it teleports. Wool-Kaiser, number 1. And there you have it. That's my personal top 10. If you think I left something out, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. Coming up soon, the worst lists. And then maybe some best lists of the super combinations. You'll have to see and figure out what order I want to do, because I don't know what order I'm going to do them yet. But thanks for tuning in. I'm Torgo with Torgo Entertainment, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.